Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and co-caster chickens. Welcome to another exciting Season 10 NGS cast. Tonight we have a special set of teams. We have Clouded Minds versus Knights that stay bronze in this Division D West matchup. I think both of these teams are going to be near the top of the division. I like them very much. I have friends on both the teams, so it's going to be fun to watch these teams compete and beat each other up a little bit. Even these teams scrimmed each other. Maybe it was like a week ago. Feels like last week, and I got to watch some of that, so that was exciting. So I can't wait to see what happens this time. We have a couple people in chat. Oh, we got Lana, we got Tigerfish. Go Clouded Minds, good luck. Says Tigerfish. Yes, absolutely. Dax says, let's go teams. Lana says, good luck, Knights that stay bronze. All right, very good. We do have the lobby set up. And once again, these teams were exactly on time, early even. So we're probably going to get started very soon. Smoke says, I have an ashy weenus right now. I need some moisture. That's true. You gotta keep your weenus moist. That is for sure. So our first map we are going to is Tomb of the Spider Queen. The maps that were banned out, let's start with the coin flip. Knights who stay bronze won the coin flip. They decided that they wanted hero pick. So, bans from Knights Who Stay Bronze, Volskaya Braxis, 2 bans from Clouded Minds, Dragonshire, Hanamura, and then a pick of Tomb of the Speeder Queen. So we're just setting up the lobby. We're getting that all set up. We will have the first pick, first ban, going over to Knights Who Stay Bronze. Interested to see what kind of spicy comps, spicy picks that we have in this map. Typically a 4-1. Where you have 4 in the middle, and they kind of go from top to mid, getting all those spider butt gems, and then you have the solo laner. But sometimes you could switch it up. You could have the solo laner get the top and mid lanes, and then push hard 4-man bottom. I'm not sure what we're going to see. All I know is I'm very excited to see all these players in here and get started. Damn, boy, he thick, boy. That's a thick beard, says Lexia. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I am full-on lumberjack man now. And who knows how big the beard will get. I'll probably just get rid of all of it over the weekend. I'm not sure. All right. Just getting everybody in here. There's a little bit of fun between the players. We love to see it. So I'm not in control of the lobby. So whenever these players are ready, we're going to just hop on in and see some hot hots. Get all sweaty up in here. Thanks for hanging out in chat. Hope you guys had a wonderful Wednesday. It's been weird around here in the Bay Area. Like this morning, it was super dark. And so I was like, oh, it must be like 6 a.m. I'm like, oh no, it's 8 o'clock. I need to get up. And there is so much upper cloud cover. Everything is like super dark orange. Tigerfish, thank you very much for the 500 bits. My goodness. I appreciate it. All right, I'm just gonna let them know that I'm ready. So I don't want to hold anybody up. And I think we're gonna get into this in a second. So yeah, it's just like all this huge blanket of orange smoke just completely covering most of the North Bay area and in the East Bay. And it is just, it looks like Mordor. You walk outside and you're like, do I have to return this ring to Mount Doom? Like, what is going on? Where are the orcs? Oh my, let's jump into it. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Whew, that actually scared me a little bit. Not gonna lie. I wasn't ready for it. Whew, here we go. Don't you dare keep it. Keep the ring? Is that what I'm supposed to keep? We will see. I don't know. Me being invisible would be a bad thing. I think that would get abused quite often. Maybe for some shenanigans, but who knows? Probably not the betterment of mankind in general. All right, so we do have the first ban, first pick, going over to Knights Who Stay Bronze. Let's take a look at the lineup. We got Smoke, Flying Spuds, Silver Spy, Matlock, and Forer. All right, first ban coming out onto Anduin. Gonna take Andy Boy away, even though he got that spiffy new military outfit gear skin. Not today. Oh yeah, also, we are gonna have not the medallions, the gladiators, the sigil, whatever the unstoppable trinket that's now in play. I forget exactly what it's called, but 5-minute cooldown. Could see some interesting CC breakups here as we see Garrosh getting banned on the side of Clouded Mines. They do not want to be Oshkosh Garroshed over their shoulders and thrown to their deaths. And can't blame them. Who'd want to? I'm slowly getting this glass of water closer and closer to my lips, and I'm going to stop talking and drink. I like how I had to take a breath before I took a drink of water, like I'm going under the water level in a pool. Stukov getting banned out. All right, there's some target bans happening going out towards Star Knight, the healer, perhaps, tonight for Clouded Mines. Although Anduin and Stukov very strong overall on a ban. On a ban, coming out for Clouded Mines, and the first pick snapped up by Flying Spuds, picking up that Chromie, wearing that lime green thing. Tiger says, I was in Yosemite this weekend, 13 miles from the creek fire. Holy crap. Well, I'm glad you survived and got out of there in one piece. That's some scary stuff. Dibbles and Bits and Deckard Payne picked up on the side of Clouded Mines. Stay a while and listen. Can I get an O? I'd like to buy a vowel, Deckard.
Stay a while and
That's a lot of O's to buy, but there we have it. Sometimes you just gotta have an old man throw some liquids at you, and you just drink them as fast as you can. All right, Matlock picking up the Muradin, and Smoke picking up Sylvanas. All right. Interesting. The name Smoke and then Sylvanas, when she just whoos away, it looks like smoke, so I don't know. Is there just... Maybe not. Maybe it's just a favorite hero. Spooky skies, says Dax Hots. I know, it's not even Halloween. It's not even October yet. I was like, this would be perfect for Halloween. If it's going to have to happen, the orange dark skies should happen around Halloween. Here is the last band coming up from Clouded Mines, and it's going to be Lucio. More like Lucy No, as a healer is still needed on the side of Knights who stay bronze. They will be staying bronze if they don't pick up a healer, most likely, but we'll see. There's plenty of healers still left on the board. Although, there are quite a few bands of healers, too. There's 5 healers that are out of the pool right now, so... I don't know, what do you take? You take Brightwing? Is that something that you're after? I don't know. Orphea gets banned. We won't see a pick from Knights who stay bronze until we see what else comes onto the Clouded Mines roster lineup. What's it going to be? Tetcher, Ruffian, and Trilana. Still waiting. Pick up. I guess we could use an offlaner here. We could use some wave clear. A lot of spiders. A lot of wave clear is good, and then you can collect those spiders and get your turn in. Zool getting picked up by Tetcher. Trilana picking up the Tychus. It's about damn time. All right. Interesting. Okay, so we could still see an offlaner here from Knights who stay bronze. And then still looking for a healer slot. Gladiator's Medallion. Thank you very much, Dax. I appreciate that. That's a big vodka on the rocks. Oh my goodness. That would be the death of me. Maybe one day I'll get there. Silver Spy picking up the Malthael, and there's Brightwing. Yep. Forward picking up the Brightwing. This could be interesting. We have 2 kind of mage types on the side of Knights who stay bronze with the Sylvanas and the Chromie. It could be Malthael doing the double soak between top and mid. I don't know. Could just be Malthael, solo lane, down in the bottom, fighting Zool? Zool could do the same thing too, so we'll see what these alpha laners do. I like the draft. Ruffian picking up that Li Ming. Watch out for her mages. Watch out for Flying Spuds mages. It's going to be a mage off. Good stuff. I like both these drafts. All right, well, I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. All right. Good luck. These are your teams. We will see you on the other side as we start game 1, Tomb of the Spider Queen. Loden, you can do it. All the bars are full. All the bars are full. They're all full. Loden, you can do it. I believe. I believe. Yes, here we go. All right, let's do, we'll do the left side first. On the left-hand side, we have Clouded Minds with KC Court picking up the dibbles and bits. We got Tetcher playing the Cruel Zool. We got Star Knight on Diddly Diddly Doo Deckard. I don't know what that means. We got Trilana playing the Tychus. Got the double T's going there. And Ruffian on that Li Ming thing. On the right-hand side, we have Knights Who Stay Bronze. We have Silver Spy picking up that Malthiel. And look down here. We got Forer on the Brightwing. We got Matlock on that Murden. Smoke playing Sylvanas. And Flying Spuds on the Chromie. Let's get dangerous. Here we go. All right, starting bottom. I kind of like this. I think we're going to see a push with Sylvanas. Maybe some cheese Reno. Maybe some cheese here. And here we go. Here it starts bottom. Here comes a response from Clouded Minds. They're going to come down, try and stop this. Matlock doing some good tanking there, getting out in front. Here comes the chase. And the escape is made. Knights Who Stay Bronze, they get out without a whole lot of punishment. They only get about 3/4 of that bottom tower, but that's, you know, quite a bit at the beginning. And we're sticking with the 4-man bottom. Malthiel for Knights Who Stay Bronze. Looks like you might be trying to do the double soak. And it's going to be Tetcher on Zool against 4 and is first blood. And that is the first blood going over to Knights Who Stay Bronze. That will finish off that bottom tower as they continue to push and get some siege damage in here. As the rest of the team of Clouded Minds will continue to soak both the top and the mid. And they might end up sending someone back down there. Make sure you get some of that soak, and it will be Diablo who's going to soak up at the very beginning. Before the rest of the team comes in and backs up a little bit, there will be a little bit of this XP that's missed here in the mid, unless Tychus can get there in time. Oh, does get there in time. Nice wallbang there onto Chromie, Flying Spuds. It's going to have to back up a little bit. Here comes Tychus, pumping some damage. Percentage damage into Matlock. Oof. That sand, though. That sand, though, hurts quite a bit. Let's check out this matchup. Oh, looks like we're not going to be fighting one-on-one quite directly here between these offlaners. But in the bottom, there is a big fight. Smoke goes down, trying to clear this camp. A good invade there by Clouded Minds. Getting the kill. Lana gets the kill there onto Smoke. And they get that siege camp. All right. It's 1-1 as far as kills go. Big stun coming on to Diablo. Sitting there, confused for a little bit from Muradin's hammer. But the death timers are low, and Sylvanas is already back up. Smoke looking to come back down into the mid, maybe the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Tetcher, soaking top. Silver Spy, soaking as well. And I did miss that kill. Oh no! Ruffian getting the kill onto Brightwing. That big orb damage. Shame on me for missing that kill. Why am I even here if I'm just gonna miss all the excitement? All right, we do have about maybe a quarter. Oh, a big dive going onto Matlock. Matlock trying to escape, but not going to be able to get out of there. Excellent engage by KC Court there, getting that stun. A lot of gems being lost here, so Clouded Minds getting a little bit ahead as far as XP. They're about 3/4 of a level ahead. They're going to get some damage there. KC Court taking a lot of damage from that tower, but it does go down. 50 gems acquired on the side of Clouded Minds. They can turn in, and they're maybe looking to turn in bottom. 14 on KC. How many we got rocking on Zool? Zool up to 22, trying to get that turn, and will be stopped by Silver Spy. 32 on Silver Spy. Does get the Bone Prison. Meanwhile, a couple members bottom. Here comes the dive from Casey onto Silver Spy. Can't quite secure it, but a lot of damage there. We'll have to back up and be a little bit careful. We'll tap the well. Here comes 14 gems. Oh my goodness, I missed it. Chromie getting that kill on Deckard Cain. Gonna drop some gems there. Not quite enough to turn in, but they only need 3. And they have the 3, so that was pretty quick. KC Court going in, getting another stun. Man, these teams over all the lanes, fighting each other in all the lanes at every moment in time. So this is intense. XP has been evened between the two teams, so they are both looking for 7. KC Court is getting attacked. Taking a lot of damage, but is not going to be pursued. Still not quite enough gems to get a turn in on the side of Knights Who Stay Bronze, but here's the engage onto KC Court, and KC Court does get blown up. Chromie securing that kill, claiming the last hit there. Ooh, big orbs coming out onto Matlock. Matlock taking quite a bit of damage. It's going to have to go tap and heal on up. We do have 50 gems now total available for the Knights who stay bronze. So now it's just a race to see who gets to turn in. We do have 8 getting turned in top by Tetcher, and that will do it. First Web Weaver phase goes over to Clouded Mines. Slight XP advantage on the side of Knights who stay bronze. Good stun coming out onto Tychus. Matlock securing that. Not enough follow-up before Tychus can retreat behind the wall. And let's see where Clouded Mines chooses to push and where Knights who stay bronze decide to defend. We have Zool in the mid. Tetcher's going to push there with that Web Weaver mid, and it looks like we're going to have 4-man from Clouded Mines and a 4-man defense from Knights who stay bronze in the bottom lane. We do have the Jailers picked up, so that is scaling at 68. Matlock taking some damage, getting a little bit spicy. He's going to run on out of there. We also do have the storm, the perfect storm for Murden. Ooh, getting very low, dropping under 300 HP. Got 13 stacks there. I think that does it as far as stacking quests for the moment. Bottom fort taking quite a bit of damage. It will go down. Silver Spy, 53 gems, is able to defend the mid fort so that it does not go down, but there is not much health left. Watch out. Here comes a gank attempt onto Tetcher. Here comes the Bone Prison, but it looks like Smoke is going to just let the offlaners do their thing against one another and bring the action and defense back to mid, as that mid fort is just teetering on the edge. Ooh, KC Court taking a lot of damage. Getting that polymorph as well. There is the Ruby picked up from Decker. That'll help a little bit. Here's the time loop coming out onto Casey, and will it be enough? Casey stays up for now, and it's going to be Matlock who goes down instead. A great turn and burn there. Just full Diablo souls. Very chonky boy. 4 getting very low. 200 HP. Here's Flying Spuds who gets rooted and gets blown up. 10s on the side of Clouded Mines. That is a double kill going over to the blue team. We still have 79 gems on the side of Knights who stay bronze, so they are looking for a turn-in. 61 Silver Spy can do this all by themselves. Looking for that turn-in. We do have 10s picked up. We have Skeletal Magels picked up on Zool. We have Apocalypse on Diablo. We got Disintegrate on Li Ming. We have Stay a While and Listen on Jackod Kane and Commander Odin there on Tychus. 10s also picked up now for the Knights who stay bronze. They're picking up the Wailing Arrow on Sylvanas, but I think we're going to see an engage here. Here comes Matlock jumping in, looking for a stun on Lana. Lana is going to zoom on out of there. There's the Bone Prison onto Matlock, getting rooted. Drawing some fire. And here's Lana popping Odin. Focusing on trying to burn this Web Weaver down. Ooh, a huge root coming out. Oh my goodness. Brightwing dropping to under 70 health. So close to a kill there. The mid Web Weaver goes down. We're going to see Clouded Mines continue to go down here and push. But in the top lane, Tetcher is defending. Might get ambushed here. Here's the time loop. Polymorph. Good CC chain. Down goes Tetcher, and here's a good push. The Web Weaver doesn't have much health left, but it's going to take a little while for Clouded Mines to rotate from the bottom all the way up to the top. They will clear the front wall of the top fort. Here comes Clouded Mines. I don't know if they want to stick around. KC Court is now starting to be the target of the Knights who stay bronze. Oh, out it comes. Oh, survives with 300 HP on Diablo as we see Last Rites being activated there by Silver Spy. Let's take a look. We got Wailing Arrow on Sylvanas. We have the Temporal Loop getting picked up by Chromie. What else we got? We just talked about the Last Rites. We are seeing Avatar on Matlock, and we got Blink Heal on to Brightwing. All right. Okay, whew, so much action. So we have both of the Bruiser camps picked up on the sides. They're going to meet in the middle. Here's a big wallbang going out onto Chromie. Stay a while and listen. Going to put Murden to sleep for a moment. Avatar is popped. There are the skeletal mages. Matlock taking a lot of damage, trying to back up. Here comes Odin, focusing on Forer. Down goes Matlock. Forer is getting away. So close, 362 health. Maybe even just a little bit less. Good escape there, but it's not going to be able, the tank is not going to be able to get out as Matlock goes down. 13's online, talent tier advantage for Clouded Minds. Looking for a turn in, and they get it. Here comes Web Weaver phase number 2 for Clouded Minds. Now, mid fort and bottom fort are already down on the side of the Knights who stay bronze. So I believe we're going to see a concentrated effort here by Clouded Minds to take this top fort down. This is the boss lane. So it does open up a win condition if they're able to take down this fort. Get that pressure going right onto the keep if they get the boss. All right, so we're going to see Silver Spy drop down to the bottom and get that soak down there. Start working on that Web Weaver. And that is going to give the fort over to Clouded Minds. Casey Court is a little bit separated from the rest of the group. Maybe there's a gank attempt going on to Silver Spy, who has 31 gems. Oh, there goes the Unstoppable. But it's not going to be enough. This is just too much damage as Clouded Minds swarms all over Malthael, and they go down with 31 gems. That's a lot of gems. Here we go. All right, so with Malthael down, maybe this gives a little bit of bravery to Clouded Minds. They want to get in there a little bit. Get some siege damage in while they can. Skeletal mages are dropped on the opposite side of the wall. Getting a little bit of zoning action there. Nice. A big root coming out from Star Knight there. Onto Forer. There's a time stop onto Tetcher. It's going to get on out. All right. 15 to 13. Even talent tiers for these teams, but looking for 16s on Clouded Minds. They can pick that up. They're going to scoop up the siege camp bottom. Sorry for the confusion, Clumsy. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Clouded Minds looking for 16. They do have this Bruiser camp up and available. We're going to see some gems getting turned in. 22 on Smoke, getting in this top turn in. Going to get those in. 6 on Silver Spy. So now they have a majority of their gems in the bank. They can't lose them by dying. Safe call. A little bit of a boss scout there by Casey. And here comes a polymorph onto Tetcher, and Tetcher drops. Here comes the APOC, timed up perfectly with Stay a While and Listen, catching several members of the Knights who stay bronze. But they have 5v4, so if they continue to fight this, this could be in their favor. Stun onto Diablo. Here comes the polymorph, CC chain, Chromie. Throwing that sand every which way. Matlock now getting chased by Tychus. It's gonna flip him the bird with that hammer and run away. Join up with the rest of the team. 16s now. A big wallbang here onto Sylvanas and a flip. Smoke. Ooh, not quite rooted by Deckard. It was close though. Oh, a huge orb connecting with Smoke. Smoke taking a lot of damage. Ruffian. Ooh, throwing those big ol' orbs down the hallway and getting that big mage damage out. I don't know what I was trying to say. All right, we do have Zool working on the Bruiser camp for Clouded Minds, and we do see Silver Spine's Flying Spuds picking up the Bruiser camp for Knights who stay bronze. 16's online for Clouded Minds very soon for Knights who stay bronze. Moment of quiet. Shh, we're all hiding. Here comes the turn, and they only need 9. They're going to instead turn onto Casey Court. Here comes the loop. Oh, taking a lot of damage. Here comes Stay a While and Listen as we're getting very low on Chromie. Chromie goes down, actually. It's Flying Spuds, dies. Matlock pops the Unstoppable, taking a lot of damage. Is going to be running, but it is being chased by Ruffian. Ruffian is going to head back to the rest of the team and finish off those kills there as Brightwing goes down. Oh, and Malthael goes down as well. It is a triple kill at this point, and it's still chasing. Ruffian getting some damage in there. Casey Court with the flip. Matlock is just too slippery to get a hold of and get a kill, but that is a triple kill going out to Clouded Minds. GG's on that play. Not GG's, just well played on that play. Good luck, have fun, not GG's. Ooh, it's been a long day, folks. It's never over till it's over. Here comes a boss call play from Clouded Minds. They're ripping into this boss pretty well. I don't think it's going to be able to be challenged by Knights who stay bronze. They do have 2 members who are popping back up right now. They are on even talent tier. All right, let's see the defense that can be put up against this boss push. And we'll see if that's going to be defended or if we're going to look for a team fight. All right, Knights who stay bronze do pick up the next Web Weaver phase, so that will help them push back the lanes a little bit, kind of regroup, get their next game plan, and get ready to go. Yes, maybe big-ass mage damage. That could have been what I was thinking. All right, down goes the boss. And we do have the Web Weavers sprouting. Electing to take down the bottom Web Weaver first. The Cloud of Mines heads down there, as the mid lane and the top lane are pretty far pushed already for Clouded Mines. So they want to make sure that they don't get a whole lot of value from this turn-in. Boss is cleaned up top, though. It does get a little bit, it looks like, on that top keep wall. Maybe opening it up a little bit. Mid Web Weaver is getting low. Does get a big wave off. Here comes Matlock. He's going to get the Bone Prison. He's going to get flipped. He is rooted. Jumping right into the root. A nice root setup there by Star Knight. Oh, Last Rites goes out, and it does get a kill onto Diablo. Casey goes down. Lana now getting targeted by Matlock. Is there a stun? There is a stun, taking a lot of damage. There we go, popping the Gladiator. Who's he? What's he? The Unstoppable. All right. So that is 1 kill going over to Knights who stay bronze. Almost some more. That will get rid of all of Diablo's souls. Turn-in is available for Clouded Mines. Diablo might be a little bit squishy until he gets some souls. So we'll see if he still gets super engagey or not. And there it is. Turn-in is achieved for Clouded Mines. They have good push bottom. They have decent push top. And if they clear this wave mid, that will give them a pretty good push there as well. Malthael defending top. Silver Spy. All alone, though. Might want to back up a little bit and powwow with the team. Here comes Clouded Mines. We have a little bit of a spread of the heroes here from Knights who stay bronze. Putting some damage into the bottom and into the clearing the mid. Top. Only Spuds, flying Spuds up there. Down goes the well, and here comes some damage now onto the top keep. Here comes the rest of the team, though. Looking for a fight possibly under this tower. They are down on a talent tier as Clouded Mines has 20 to 18. Do have Odin popped on Lana, and that Web Weaver is going down fast, but there's a lot of poke damage. Casey Court going in, bumping chest with Matlock for a second. Smoke taking some damage there, and we're going to see a retreat from Clouded Mines as they got what they wanted, what they came there for, as they get the top keep. Knights who stay bronze are going to be looking for level 20 if they can get it, and I think Bruiser Camp invade coming from Clouded Mines. Nice time trap onto Diablo. Diablo thinking twice about going back in there. Doesn't think long though, and does go back in forward, taking a lot of damage. Gets a big stun by Diablo, and down goes Brightwing. It's a nice pick there for Clouded Mines. It's going to help them either take this Bruiser Camp or bully the red team if they want to. Knights who stay bronze could contest this, but unless they get some massive damage in, might be a dangerous play, especially down a talent tier. Let's see what they decide to do. Here comes a stay a while, but Matlock is down. Big wall slam onto Silver Spy. Down goes Sylvanas. Down goes Malthael. Flying Spuds. Although we get a triple kill onto Tetra Ruffian and Lana. Triple kill onto Flying Spuds. Oh my goodness, it's a 3 for 3. Flying Spuds still poking, and here comes Silver Spy. But the Bruiser Camp is stolen. So that's a triple kill for both teams. That's a 6-way death. 27 gem turn in here from Star Knight. Casey's got 13, looking to do some turn in. Here's some catapults on the core, but they won't be able to break through that shield. But this camp might be able to, you know, maybe get a little bit of damage in here. Probably not too much, since it is pretty covered here by Knights Who Stay Bronze. Star Knight, the old man and his stick, gonna take this camp by himself if he can help it. Here comes Diablo for a little bit of backup. Gonna tag team those siege giants. Show them who's boss. 4 and Silver Spy. Trying to spy where the enemy team is. And here's the rest of the team now responding on both sides. Heading out from their base, trying to reorganize themselves, regroup, figure out where they're going next. Bruiser Camp getting picked up by Clouded Mines as 20s. Talent tiers are done. Let's take a look. Actually, I haven't shown the talents in a while. We'll pull those back up if you guys want to take a look at those. I was like, wait a second, does Murden have time traps? Oh no, it's rewind, okay. Sometimes you gotta share some of the icons, right? If they do exactly the same. All right, look at this bush gank up in the top here at the boss. And it looks like it's gonna be ignored by Clouded Mines. They might think they're on the boss. They might not care because they do have that top fort. And instead, Clouded Mines is going to push hard into this bottom keep, and they don't see any of the members of Knights Who Stay Bronze. They will get this keep. The boss will go down, and that will be claimed by Knights Who Stay Bronze. Maybe they'll teleport back as fast as they can and try to defend, because mid-keep's now going down. Clouded Mines has free access to the core, and here they come. Skeletal Maidels drop. They head on down. Here comes the APOC going off, getting some stuns in there. The big root there from Deckard. Casey Court taking a ton of damage and will go down. The core, though, is at 39% and dropping. Star Knight will be next to fall. He goes down as well. Double kill. But that is it. GG's, well played. Game number 1 going over to Clouded Mines. Spicy, spicy. All right, here are the stats. I'm going to take a little sippy of my beverage. Ooh, I have so much condensation because there's so much ice in that glass that it's like every time I take a sip, it just like pours water on me, and I'm like, why am I wet? Okay. Clumsy saying that was a slaughter on both sides. Yeah, there was a lot of death. Good plays on both sides. Li Ming and Chromie putting out that mage damage for both their teams, capping the top damage for each of their respective teams. 166, pretty much 167k siege damage from Chromie. Huge numbers there. Getting 131 there from Zool. Excellent heals coming out from Deckard and Brightwing 4 and Star Knight, putting up some pretty decent numbers as well. Team fight 14 to 11. Pretty close. Silver Spy 21k. 21k in XP. That's a big number. All right. So it looks like the map choice is going to go over to Clouded Mines. And it looks like Knights Who Stay Bronze will elect to take the first hero pick. So we will find out where we are headed next. Alrighty. Now I'm moist, says Dax. Clumsy says, aren't we all? I hope so. Alright, I will let the team know, unless they're watching, that Clouded Mines has the pick. So as soon as we figure out where we're going next, we will add that to the list. My goodness, yeah, I don't have my map tracker set up yet from 7th Ace. I tried to combine it with my scenes, and it just kind of flopped around like a fish for a minute. And it wasn't his fault, it's because I was trying to add it to my own scene collection instead of creating a new one. So it's going to take a little while to get that set up. So in the meantime, you'll just have to hear it. We have Dragonshire, Hanamura, Volskaya, and Braxis as a ban. We just played on Tomb of the Spider Queen. So that map will not be picked next either. We will see what Cloud of Mines decides to go and take Knights Who Stay Bronze to next in just a minute. White Claw! Clumsy's got this White Claw emote in chat. Ricket Claw. Ricket Claw. Nice. Very good. Fake Fight. You guys have some excellent emotes in chat right now. Love to see it. Yeah, so that was a very interesting strat at the beginning of that first game. Knights Who Stay Bronze electing to take 4 members bottom, trying to cheese, I guess. Although it's a viable strategy, trying to take out that bottom tower and start getting that extra push in. Worked pretty well, and then from there it was just kind of Zool and Malthael playing tag team between top and bottom. A lot of fighting. All right, it looks like we are going to Towers of Doom. So let's set that up. All right, let's get everybody in here. Do. All right, I'm gonna put it in NGS chat. Yeah. Bear with me just a second. Get these people in here. Oh, all right. Let's see if they read the chat and they can get the lobby there. All right. Exciting matches so far. We will see what the strat is for Towers of Doom. I believe this is the map. During the scrim games, I believe that Knights Who Stay Bronze won most of the scrims, but Towers of Doom was definitely won by Clouded Minds when they were scrimming each other, and they did it with 2 healers. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the plan this time or not. We'll see. All right, let's get these teams sorted. And we are filling out this lobby. Okay, excellent. So Towers of Doom, you have 6 towers, right? Yeah, no, I guess you could call them keeps. There are 3 on each side of the map. You take the enemies, and then it gets you more core shots when the objective gets channeled. So, and also if you get all 6 of them turned to your color, then you perpetually take the core health down on the enemy team. That is what we're going to see here, and it's a split objective map where sometimes there's 1 objective and sometimes there's 2. Sometimes there's even 3 objectives to claim at a time, and so you kind of have to split up between the lanes, try to figure out where you're going to dedicate your resources in a chess game of strategy. All right, we are almost full here. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're making it happen. Go for the double heals, Tigerfish. Oh my goodness. Got a few gifted subs the other day. Some good emotes. Oh my goodness. A Bach gun? It's a chicken holding a gun. A chicken sweating. Oh my goodness. A knife. A chicken holding a knife. Another Bach face. Bach don't. Oh my goodness. Those are amazing, Clumsy. If you can see them, they're right down there. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right. We'll have to see if any of them want to be made captained and switched around. Oh, we might have our last person in. Double anything is usually good. Okay. Looks like we've got everybody in. I agree, Dex. Double shot. Double burger. Double trouble. Now I'm hungry. Now I'm just hungry. I think I might make a double burger tonight later for dinner. Sounds good. All right. We will be changing the captain real quick. Boop. Figured you like the chicken emotes. Dude, that's so many chickens. Bak Basoup. Channel Bak Ah. Oh, that sounds like a good channel. Bak Ah. Oh my goodness. Now I want chicken emotes. I guess I have one. Are they drinking beer in any of these emotes? All right, looks like we have one ready. Can I get a secondary ready? We'll see. as we go to Towers of Doom. Okay, here we go. Pushing the button, doing the things. Good luck, have fun. Let's get into this draft, shall we?
Towers of Doom.
Towers of Doom. All right, look at it just dripping. It's just, oh, I almost just poured water on my face. I meant because of the bottom. All right. I almost just completely poured this all over myself. It has been a long day. Refreshing. All right. Knights who stay bronze, they chose to have first hero pick again, so they will bring out the bands, the good luck, have fun coming out into the lobby chat, which I have hidden because sometimes people say naughty words, especially me. So sometimes we just keep that on the DL. No chicken with beer here, but there is one drinking coffee. Yep. Could be Irish coffee. We do see a respect ban onto KC Courts. Dibbles and bits. Diablo eliminated. Once again, the Ana ban coming out from Clouded Minds. Wonder if we're going to see a massive amount of healer bans again from Clouded Minds. I'm not sure. We will see. Second ban coming up from Knights Who Stay Bronze. Once again, going to the Stukov ban. Leaving Anduin open. Who knows? Maybe they'll first pick. It's a dangerous glass, Weenus. It's so moist and hefty. Huh. Yeah. Very good. Is it going to be a Chromie ban, maybe? We'll see. Good plays last game by Chromie. Sylvanas. All right, there is the target ban going on to Smoke. Respect the Sylvanas. All right, so now we have first pick, and we're going to see a steal as Deckard Cain buys a vowel.
Stay a while and
I can't help myself. I can kind of stay away from the soundboard sometimes, but when it's Deckard Cain, I just can't help myself. Once again, Ruffian picking up the Li Ming, doing some huge orb. Ooh. Huge orb damage last game. And there's the Garrosh pickup, which was banned out last game by Clouded Minds, deciding to pick up the man they don't want the other team to have. Oshkosh Garrosh. Yes. All right, double pick now coming up for Knights Who Stay Bronze. They need a tank. They got their heals. Could get some offlaner. Could get some DPS. What's it gonna be? Cassia and Johanna. All right. Armor plated to the gills, Johanna. That big, blonde, beautiful lady. And Cassia. Deckard's almost blonde, so we got, like, working on 3 blondes here. I don't know. Grosh doesn't have any hair. Li Ming's got black hair, so we have a little bit of a hairstylist dilemma. All right. Last ban coming out from Clouded Minds. Not sure what they're going to look into. Maybe possibly getting rid of a mage. They are going to get rid of the KTZ. I believe this is a favorite mage of Flying Spuds, and there's just so many bushes and so many tight angles here. KTZ can be dangeroso, amigos. Watch out for that. No one can blame me for the Deckard Noises quality sound clip, though. What's up, Slay Hats? Welcome to the chat. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out and supporting these teams. All right. Double pick now as Zool gets banned. There's a lot of respect bans here. Got the Diablo. We got the Sylvanas. And, you know, you got the Zool, too. And then there's some other bans that other members on the teams do play but haven't played yet. Ooh, look at this. Leoric, and there's Anduin coming out. Very good. So that was banned last game by Knights Who Stay Bronze. Let's see if it pans out for Clouded Minds to pick him up this round. All right. Looking for an offlaner here on the side of Knights Who Stay Bronze. Who's it going to be? Once again, going to Malthael and Mephisto. Got the M&Ms, but it's not full of chocolate. It's full of death. Watch out for these boys. Malthael and Mephisto. Oof. Brutal. I kind of like the lineup that Knights Who Stay Bronze are working with right now. It's kind of spicy. All right. Let's see some kind of camp clearing DPS here. Once we're going to go with Tychus on Lana. All right. Very good. And it's about damn time. I think I still like the Knights Who Stay Bronze draft a little bit better. It seems a little bit more dangerous. But we'll see. Once you get in close to that lineup from Knights Who Stay Bronze, could be death. If you could stay a little bit far away and get some poke, Clouded Minds might be able to pull that out a little bit easier. All right, well, good luck to both teams. We will see you on the other side. Think of me. See you soon. Just kidding. We couldn't quite load in yet. We have a few potatoes out there, but potatoes are delicious and should be valued. Taco, welcome, sir. Thinking a lot about you and your family today. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I am taking a break from being a player in NGS for Season 10. And I'm just doing some casting stuff and, you know, some of the admin stuff and just, you know, getting some of my real-life priorities in line. But always fun to cast when I can. And gotta show some love for both of these teams. Good to see you, my friend. I'm not solo casting. There's chickens here. I should change that so it's a bunch of floating tacos. All right, let's go. All right, this time we will start over on the right-hand side with Knights Who Stay Bronze. We have Flying Spuds on Mephisto. We got Silver Spy on Malthael, Smoke on that Cassia, Matlock on the Johanna, and we have, let's see, Forer on the Deckard Cain. On the left-hand side, we have Clouded Minds, where we have Star Knight on Anduin. We have Casey Court on Diablo. We got Trey Lana playing, look at that Tychus, he's ready to hop in the pool. Ruffian playing Li Ming, and we got Tetcher last but not least on Leoric. All right, let the battle and fun begin. Let's stare at this empty screen where no one is because they haven't gotten there yet. All right, a little bit of bush play coming out from Knights Who Stay Bronze at the very beginning. Getting that vision is scouted out by Star Knight. Let's see, Consume Vitality. Picked up on the Orc, trying to get some of that cooldown and some of that health from swinging his big old mace. It's a mace, right? I think it's a mace. Is it a mace? Is that what weapon he has? Let me know. Let me know what you think. I mean, I don't think it's an axe. Who knows? So we're going to see those offlaners doing their thing, and Smoke taking a lot of damage, though. Oh, and is first blood.
I will look for you.
Lana getting first blood there onto Cassia. Goes down. That is the first blood of the game. Going over to Clouded Minds. I think we're going to see a rotation between Leoric, Tetcher, and Silver Spy on Malthael, trading between those two top and mid lanes, and we're going to see just 4-man action all the time down here in the bottom. I would think the soak potential between Malthael and Leoric is pretty good for, you know, pretty well matched. I'm not sure if one has an advantage over the other. We're going to see both teams going for their siege camps, getting those pumpkins. Halloween's not here yet, but for these teams, it has arrived in pumpkin form. All right, check in with the soak game. It looks like there's a little bit of an advantage as far as XP going over to Clouded Minds, but not by much. KC Court going in, looking for a toss, looking at that Mephisto. Mephisto, and down goes Flying Spuds, getting the kill. And here's Lannis keeps going in there, chasing. Mad with power. A good kill there. Fours popping up first for Clouded Minds as they have their talent tier advantage only for a matter of seconds. Fours close behind for Knights Who Stay Bronze. Hard to step up into a Tychus, even as Johanna. That percent damage just plinking away on your armor adds up over time. All right, very good. Looks like we're gonna go on get some orb action rocking on Li Ming. We do have the bigger they are. Okay, on Tychus. Charging strikes and Plate of the Whale picked up on Cassia. Keep moving around. Keep moving around to heal yourself. I like it. Hold your ground. All right, very good. So that Unstoppable will be up even more often. Here the altars are activating. We have 1 bottom, 2 in the top. We are going to see... Yep, Leoric is going to start on the top left. We're going to see Malthael start on the top right. And here's a channel from Tychus in the bottom. Very good. All right, so Lana gets the bottom channel. We do see Tetra get the top right, and we do see top left. Excuse me. We do see Silver Spy getting that top right. So that is going to be 6 shots. Excuse me, 8 shots. Caster math. 8 shots from Clouded Minds. Only 4 from Knights Who Stay Bronze. But this map is the comeback map. You don't know what's what until there's 0 core health for sure. Staying ahead, popping to 7 in the XP game is Clouded Minds, rotating, possibly looking for a gank onto Silver Spy. Silver Spy being somewhat safe, scouting out that gank attempt. Nice evasion there. Nice not getting caught. So many bushes, and you got to watch out when Garrosh is just looking to throw you any which way they can. Clumpy says it is maybe a big mace and or club. All right. I don't see the redeem soundbite button. Oh, it's probably, yeah, it might be a mobile thing. Sorry about that, Taco. KC Court getting some good scouting in here. Onto the enemies. Pumpkin camp, that siege camp, just getting some eyes there. But so is Johanna. Johanna's there as well. Tychus putting out some damage there. There's the unstoppable pop by Johanna. Oh, getting low. Matlock goes down. But the camp is claimed here by Knights Who Stay Bronze. We have all 5 members of Clouded Minds down here. They're looking for some more blood. I'm not sure if they're going to get it. Smoke comes in, gets a little bit of a fend action off, and here comes a huge amount of lightning damage. Ooh, from Mephisto, and gets the kill. Onto Lana. Flying Spuds getting that kill. Ruffian starting the channel. We have some zoning from Star Knight and KC Court, and that channel is almost about to go off, and it does go off. It is a double channel, though. So there is one more up here, and it is getting channeled by Silver Spy, but it is getting interrupted here by Tetcher. Tetcher in a bad spot. It's going to spooky walk off a little bit. Alleviate some of that pressure. And this might be tough as Tychus is still far away. And there's the kill onto Ruffian. Spud's getting that kill, and this pretty much secures this channel going out to Knights Who Stay Bronze, but not so bad. It was a 4 for 4 for Clouded Minds, so getting some good kills in, though, for Knights Who Stay Bronze. So good catch up there. Even taking the lead now in XP. Whew. This is going to be a close one, I think. Thank you, Clumsy, for redeeming your mother cluckers. Yes, any soundboard clips that Taco that you want, I will play, sir. All right, so here's, once again, in the 4v4 stalemate, we do have 10s popping up first here. For Knights Who Stay Bronze, we're looking at the Valkyrie, Blessed Shield, Last Rites, Durance of Hate. Ooh, you love to see it. And Stay a While and Listen. So some heavy CC ults indeed. A lot of displacement, a lot of stun, a lot of root. 10's now online for Clouded Minds. We are looking at Warlord's Challenge, Entomb, Disintegrate, Holy Word Salvation, and Odin. And we're getting spicy. Tetra getting low. Here comes the Entomb. Here comes Stay a While and Listen. Odin is popped. There's Salvation. Durance of Hate comes out. Everybody's popping their ult. Smoke getting low. KC Court getting low. Down goes KC Court. Ooh, and there is Tetra getting low as well. It's a double kill. Down goes Cassia in all of the chaos. Looks like 2 are gonna escape top. And here's Lana, keeps on chasing. There are 3 there though. Might want to get out. It's a 2-for-1 double kill favoring Knights who stay bronze. All right, Matlock stepping up a little bit, but now they are outmanned as 4 members of Clouded Minds are there to defend bottom. Here is the altar spawning as well, bottom, so send everybody you can. Still missing KC Court on Garrosh. Garrosh late. Maybe not late, but just not there quite yet. Matlock taking a lot of damage, and there is the blow up. Silver Spy trying to get out. Is disintegrated. That's a double kill. There's the channel by Star Knight. And we're going to have to see Knights who stay bronze back up just a little bit. And that's a double kill going out to Clouded Minds. Well played.
Double kill.
Smoke. Thinking about this camp. Porter is there. And they do reveal Garrosh there, and that there is the siege camp picked up from Clouded Minds. Now they're just waiting in the bushes. Close as XP is about tied. Here comes Casey stepping up. Odin is popped. Here comes Valkyrie. Not quite connecting there. Stay a while and listen though. Connecting on 2 from Clouded Minds. There is the Yeet of Faith coming from Star Knight, and Decker just gets blown up. Sorry about that, Fur. Oh my goodness, so does Johanna. Oh my goodness, it's a death trap in there. Double kill and camp secured by Clouded Minds. 8-4 as far as kills go, and they're trying to get these pumpkins and walk them in and try to take this bottom fort as best they can. In the mid, gonna see a little bit of footsies being played here between our offlaners. Bottom tower goes down, and here's the altars activating in 20 seconds. It's gonna be a double altar phase. Top right, top left. Boss is still on the play. And all team members are up and on even talent tiers. So let's see what people pick up on 13. All right, looks good to me. Looks like we might just have a split channel. Casey's sticking out in the bush, getting some vision. And we're gonna see an even trade, 4 shots and, 3 shots to 5 shots because of this bottom tower. Even that even trade of channels gives more shots over to Clouded Minds, 29-19, 10 shot advantage of core health. Little lull in the action as we see Knights who stay bronze decide to take back this bottom fort, reclaim that. But here's a push from Clouded Minds trying to take the mid fort, and the merry-go-round of fort takeover has possibly begun. It's like Clouded Minds is trying to figure out where to go. They are splitting up a little bit. Looks like top camp maybe is the call here. Or maybe they just want to push in this top fort. We'll see. Oh, Leoric goes down. I missed it. Malthael gets that kill. Silver Spy getting the kill there onto Leoric. And here comes the interception, but it's too late. Siege camp is picked up. There's the Yeet of Faith. Big root coming out from Star Knight. Here comes Endurance of Hate and the Valkyrie. Here comes a lot of damage. Salvation popped. Stay a while and listen. Odin is popped as well. Star Knight taking a lot of damage. Might not be able to get out. No, does not. And falls. KC Court taking a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Whoo, those pumpkins are getting ripped apart, turned into pumpkin pie. Me, oh my, they are getting carved up by Knights who stay bronze. A good time to get a kill there, and now it's a 3 altar phase. So where to go? Leoric is back up. Cassia working on taking down this mid fort. Silver Spy way in there. Here comes Warlord's Challenge. Collecting 2. A channel by Ruffian started. Here's the Entomb to block the path. Tychus getting the bottom channel for Clouded Minds. So that's going to be a double channel for Clouded Minds. That's getting a lot of shots. 10 shots right there. And down goes Garrosh. 2 channels, though, may be worth. Here's the 3rd channel coming up. Left to Knights who stay bronze. they confirm this, and who knows, maybe they try boss? I'm not sure, but immediately, knowing they're down a man, Clouded Minds goes and hops onto the siege camp, and they get what they can get. 16 talent tier advantage for Knights who stay bronze. Even though they only have 9 core health, they are ahead in XP. There comes the Blessed Shield. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, and the Endurance of Hate, but they were safe on the other side of the wall. The Valkyrie just barely misses. That would have been a huge pick. I like those spicy plays. That would have... That's super spicy if that had connected. Leoric in the middle is unstoppable from the mid lane pretty much all the way up to the top lane with that spooky walking. Whew. All right, and here we go. Here's the siege camp claimed on the side of Knights who stay bronze. We do have 16s though, even talent tier. Everyone's alive. Time to regroup. Think about what you're doing, what you want to do. 16 talents online. Going for some insane orb build here on Ruffian. Cassia building out their avoidance. Taking some percent damage as well. Love to see it. All right, here might be a fight. Odin is popped. Here comes the Valkyrie. Getting us some pull in there. Down goes the Entomb. Salvation drops as well. Matlock on the front line, taking a lot of damage. Tanking a lot of damage for his team. Forer on the front line. Stay well and Listen comes out. Forer getting low though. Cannot heal themselves up in time and they drop. Tetcher falls. Casey Court going in for a big taunt. Some orb follow up with a Disintegrate. Down goes Cassia. Flying Spuds. Taking some damage. Here comes Lana coming in on Tychus, getting some damage. Oh, there's another Disintegrate kill. Matlock going down next. Oh my goodness, a quad kill for Clouded Minds. And there is an altar up. Spicy indeed. There is an altar up, but Clouded Minds wants to take down this bottom fort so they get an extra shot. This will give them 5 shots instead of just the 4. I wonder if they might have got more shots if they just got the altar than did the boss, but I'm not sure if that was possible or not. The bottom forts are good, and they will get the bottom fort, and they will get this channel. Still got about 10 seconds for 2 members to res on the side of Knights who stay bronze with 4 core health left. Boss will win the game if they find a time to take it. It's going to be a concern for Knights who stay bronze. They know that the boss will end the game, so Silver Spy getting some good vision there to make sure they're not there. As soon as the siege camp goes off, it's going to give notification to Knights who stay bronze, know that they're not there. They're bottom, but here they come. Maybe this is a huge setup. Oh, this could be. Clouded Minds thinking about hanging out bottom, but look at the setup here. Ooh, this is spooky. All right, here it is. Knights who stay bronze looking to take the boss off of the board. There are 3 pumpkins bottom. If those get through, that will be 3 points off out of the 4. But the boss does get taken off the table. That's got to feel good for Knights who stay bronze in this position. At least get rid of that. And there are the 3 shots going on to yeah, from those pumpkins. So, oh nope, maybe okay. Yes, all 3 got in. Boss play going over to Knights who stay bronze. All you need is 1 core health, and you can still win. But here's some more pumpkins on the way. Got to get cleared. Here comes a fight, a huge Entomb. There's a Warlord's challenge. A lot of damage going out onto Cassie. Smoke goes down. Here, Odin is popped. There is the salvation. Silver. Oh, Silver going down. Down goes Malthiel. It's a 2 for none. There's a big root going out onto Matlock. Matlock taking a lot of damage. There's the triple kill. Flying Spuds. Oh, and it's going to be Ruffian who steps a little bit too close. Does get taken down, but that is a 3 for 1. Favoring Clouded Minds going into this last altar activation phase, and I think this might be it.
The time is now, heroes. Claim the altars in my name.
Flying Spuds trying to get that interrupt, but it's going to be Tetra at the bottom who ends up getting that channel. GG's. That will do it. Clouded Minds getting the domination tonight. Woo! All right, let me adjust my scoreboard. Where are you at, scoreboard? There we go. Okay, and there you have it. Oh my goodness, so some spicy fights out there tonight. Great play by both teams. I still think that both these teams are near top of the division. I guess we'll see after they play other people besides themselves. Yeah, well played, both teams. 15-9 as far as team kills, so really getting some good value. I think out of Tychus, making it really hard for Lana, making it really hard for Matlock on Johanna to stand in the front, just get chipped away. Boop 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 boop. So I think that's tough. That's tough to go into. I think Malthiel and Leoric did a great job of mirroring each other for Silver Spy and Tetcher meeting each other and getting that soak. 20k soak versus 21k. Very close from both of those players. Well done. Alrighty. Looks like we're going to get an interview here from the tank from Clouded Minds, Casey Court. So I will hop into an NGS lobby and meet them there. Let's do lobby number 4. We will head on over there. Alrighty. Good stuff. Okay, here I am. Okay, I'm gonna take a little sip real quick. If you can hear me, Casey, come to the NGS lobby 4, and I have a few questions to ask you. And there they are. Welcome, sir, and congratulations.
Thanks, Weenus.
You guys played very, very well tonight, as did Knights Who Stay Bronze. How are you and the team feeling?
We're feeling pretty pumped after those 2 wins, actually. We did a scrim with Knights Who Stay Bronze last week, and they pretty much dominated us, so it was good to come back and
get some punches in yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Well, I mean, if you're going to lose some games and win some games with scrims versus regular season, you might if you can get the wins during the regular season and lose during the scrims, that's going to help you the team score, right?
Definitely. It definitely helped out being able to kind of play against them, see how they play as a team. We knew that Spuds was a really good mage player, so we were definitely looking out for his plays. Yeah, just they're a great team. I know that they're going to be super competitive and plan on, hopefully seeing them at the end of the season.
Absolutely. Okay, so are you shot calling these games tonight?
It's a hybrid mixture of myself and Star. Star's pretty much doing the macro calls, and I am directing the team fights. So we go to my calls on the team. We're all kind of announcing, objectives and whatnot popping up. So it's a good team chemistry for sure.
Excellent. So can you tell me a little bit about how your history, I guess, with Clouded Minds, kind of just where you fit in the team and how that has happened for season 10?
Yeah, definitely. So Clouded Minds has been around since I believe season 2 or 3. They just picked me up this season through the free agent
Combine?
Well, Combine, there you go. And it was my first time playing in competitive HOTS actually now. I've been playing for a couple of years now, mainly in the tank role, and got to showcase a little bit with Tiger, our team captain, in the free agent combine, and we had some pretty good chemistry there. So he asked me to join the team, and the rest is history. We've been pretty good it's been 3 weeks now since the combine. We've had quite a few practices together within that time. So yeah, things are going nice.
Oh, that's excellent. Well, it's always nice to get a win on your first match of the season, give you a little bit of a boost heading into the rest of those matches. But I'm excited. I'm excited to watch both you and Knights Who Stay Bronze, because I think you guys are really, really good teams, and will probably, I'm hoping I'm right, but that you guys will be towards the top when everything shakes out. But we will see as the season moves on.
Definitely.
Do you feel personally attacked when Garrosh was banned against you, or when your team banned Garrosh? I guess Star was the banner in game 1. Is that something you didn't want to give them, or did you want to play it and they said no, don't let him play it, ban it against ourselves?
No, actually, we planned as a team to ban Garrosh there in that first ban because we wanted me on the Diablo, and I really love Diablo on Tomb, obviously with all the walls, and I was really able to exert my skill there. I feel setting up team fights and kills in that match, the first match there. I think that Diablo ban in the Towers of Doom game might have been a little bit of a respect ban. You can tell that they're really cautious of Star and his healers though, because they definitely tried to healer choke us that first game.
Yeah, there was a lot of banned heroes, and you picked your healer early, and then they ended up stealing Deckard in game number 2.
Yeah.
It's funny. The respect ban on Diablo removed their ability to ban Anduin right away, and so that's what you guys ended up picking up. But still, a lot of bans towards Stukov. Do you think your team will be able to heal on Stukov this season, or do you think it's going to be permabanned?
I sure hope so, because I really like Star on the Stukov. It enables me to do pretty silly aggressive things, and his follow-up with the silence is really good. So our team is great at jumping in on that as well.
Very good. Most excellent. Well, did you have a favorite moment of this match in either game that just kind of sticks with you?
I'm pretty pleased with the way our team played all together. We really stepped up to the plate tonight, and our comms were great. Everything was good all together. I feel like my play on the Garrosh was really fun. He is one of my favorite heroes, and I was able to kind of give that Deckard trouble there with the body checks. His healing wasn't as good, so when the Cassia did dive, she wasn't really getting any value from his rubies. So we were able to get some good blow ups in the beginning, and keep them pushed back a lot through that game.
Very good. All right. Well, it seemed to work out quite well for you guys. I guess, let's see. Do I have any more questions? I have to come up with some kind of a silly question. Okay. Here's a silly question. What's the best lunch you can get for $10 or less?
The best lunch you can get for $10 or less.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I'll allow that you could buy ingredients and prepare it yourself. It doesn't have to be something that's already manufactured. But
okay.
it can be too.
Well, I'm a man of very little free time, so I'm kind of a sucker for some takeout. We've got a cool little Thai place in town, actually, and you can get an order of chicken pad Thai here for just under $10. So that's probably what I'm going to call out.
That sounds good. That sounds good. And there is a big difference between good pad Thai and bad pad Thai. And so if it's good, it sounds delicious. Do you get it spicy, or do you have it kind of mild?
No, I'm definitely a spicy guy. I like the fire going down.
Very good. I agree. I'm with you there too. All right. Well, any shout outs before we let you get on out of here and celebrate your first win?
Well, thank you first for casting our game. Thanks to NGS for putting together the league. I've been really wanting to get in on this for probably 2 seasons now, and so I'm really excited that I get to play this season with a pretty cool team that I feel like we have good chemistry together. And shout out to my team for the plays tonight, and looking forward to the season 10, baby.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations once again. Have a wonderful evening, sir.
Thanks, Winus. You too.
All right. Toodaloo.
Later.
Boop. All right. We are out of there. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. Big thanks to Clouded Minds and Knights Who Stay Bronze for putting on a wonderful performance. It was a lot of fun to watch you guys play. Thank you for all the exciting plays and the spicy talent combos. There was a lot of action tonight. It was a lot of fun to watch. Star Knight says Baconator. Oh, that's the question I was going to ask. Is Star Knight not allowed to do the interview? Tetra says like 8 chalupas. That's what you'd want to eat. Swing Time. Thanks for casting. Lana. Thanks for casting. Yes, absolutely. Thanks for the wonderful show. Taco, you get any soundboard clips that you want to play. I don't know if I missed what they were. Checking in. I'm a Will69. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yelly Games. I appreciate the follow as well. And earlier, Elite Drunks. That sounds like somebody I would get along with. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. As well as Iggy68. Thank you very much. Don't forget the Mother Cluckers. Gotta get that sound clip, Weenus. Yes. I think we should play. I don't know if it's still gonna. Is it still queued? All right. Let's see if this plays. No, soundboard doesn't want to work. Maybe if I push it again, it'll play it twice. Nope. The new taco drop. It's not playing. It's just not playing. That one's playing. All right. Well, I gotta. Okay. Here, I can't play it through the soundboard, so I'm gonna find it. I'll find it and play it. Tonight's. Oh no. That's not it. I gotta honor the deal. Is this it? Yeah, this is it.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos. Out in the street, tacos, all you can eat.
All right, there is the soundboard clip. Tonight's cast has been dedicated to Taco and the entire Bennett family. Heart goes out to you, my friend. Glad to have you here. Let's play some games. We are out. We are out for the cast tonight. We are done. We've done it. You can find me on twitch.tv/moistweenus or on YouTube at moistweenus or on Twitter at moistweenus. That's me. Let's see if we have some more NGS action going on, and we can send y'all over there. I just saw myself squeaking away. Looks like is Murda still casting?
And Geek USA.
Yeah, they're still casting. All right, so we're gonna send you guys on over to Murda in just a bit. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Love you all. Get hype, have fun. Don't be an ass. We'll see you next time. Toodaloo for now. Bye-bye.